Alrighty, getting ready to take a hike into the woods. Midnight exploring. There's Binks, all nice and comfy. He goes, I'll wait for you, Dad. So I got plenty of lights on me at the headlamp, which I'll use when I feel I'll need it, which I probably will, only because I don't have a lot of starlight. So the headlamp makes it pretty easy to keep from walking into things. And then I do also have flashlights to reach out further when I feel I will need them. So I just got home from work and we're gonna head out to the woods. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna go in the woods exactly. I might just skirt it. I just don't want to walk into about 50 spider webs, which is really probable. I haven't mowed this area for a while. So, flashlight lets me scan ahead. Oh, looky there. Looks like I'm going through the soybeans. Gonna get a little wet. Yeah, I'll just cut through here. So you can hear a lot of the crickets and things like that. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. And then what I'll do is tomorrow morning, I'll follow the same path. And you can kind of see how much different it looks. Suppose I can come up here to the soybeans up here. It'd be just as easy. So that would, you can see that's a bedding area. Deer was bedded there. Yeah, there's another deer bedded there. I don't blame them. It gives them a really good view. And the grass is comfortable. So, there we go. This is the neighbor's driveway. You can see how quickly the grass will claim the gravel. Didn't take long. I've driven back here a few times. Obviously I can tell. Okay, so I'm kind of just taking the main way in. I don't want to be busting through the woods in the dark. Walking at night is a little trickier. And I got 2 spare flashlights. I'm probably going to pop up on his trail cams here. I'll let him know I was doing a hike. So he owns the property here behind me, but he's given me permission to come in. Although he probably wasn't expecting me to come in at midnight. I want to see if I can scare up any wildlife. See, big old spider web. And that's what I don't want to walk into. Okay, so here's a trail. See me? Look at that. If you're not careful, you walk right into these webs. So we got some flowers. I don't know how deep I'm going to go in. And I'm going to stay on the main trail. I don't hear anything busting out ahead of me. The chances are it might let me get pretty close. So there's the giveaway. When you see a floating leaves, that tells you that there's spider webs. And you just need to knock the main ones down before you walk through. Like that. So, luckily, my flashlight picks them up. As you can see just how many there are. And they're everywhere. So I think I'm going to break me off a twig. There, I've improvised. And I just... There we go. Yeah, they're bugs. The only problem with the headlamp is it attracts bugs to it. So, time to kill the headlamp. I got tired of having the bugs fly in my nose. So this is definitely an area where deer bed. I haven't heard anything take off yet. I heard something over there. It's so quiet here at night. Yeah, except for the crickets. So peaceful. As I stayed still, I'd probably have stuff walk right up to me. So this is one of my bright lights. I have 2 backups, just in case the battery went dead on this one. The creek is right over there, but it's a little tricky to get to. There we go. You can tell down here. All right. So there's that broken bridge. There ain't no way I'm going across that. You know, it looks like they made it possible, but not even in the daytime do I feel talented enough to do that. So, pretty quiet. That was just me. I don't see any deer. I don't hear anything moving through the woods. Except for me. A lot of crickets. Ooh, mushrooms. I always find mushrooms. So, a bunch of mushrooms right there. I'll have to ask Art Wildman if they're edible. I don't think they are. And when in doubt, don't eat them. It is so nice and peaceful. And it's cooler. So it's keeping the mosquitoes away. Aha. Deer. Let me zoom in. So you see those eyes? I think he just gleaned them for a minute, but there's a deer over there. There we go. Yep. See the eyes over there? Yep, that's deer. They're probably bedded down. So we did sneak up on some deer. Yep. I can tell because the glow is orange. So that tells me they're deer. Let me zoom in a little bit more. There they are, yep. So you see that reflection? That's off their eyes. That's how I know they're there. Now if I head over there, I'll spook them, but you know, they don't want to run at night either. Any more than I do. So I was trying to figure out what I am. Because I'm really quiet. But we'll leave them go. So mission accomplished. That's why I'm not sneak up on a deer. And I did. And it's just because I came through here nice and quiet and took my time like I belonged here. That's how you find them. Is if they move, I see them. During the day, at night, the eyes will give it away. So I'll trace back her steps. So I have minimum spider webs I gotta go through. And I'll head back up to the house. And I'll post this up as soon as I get up there. And who knows? Deb Wood Burning or Harold's Karaoke might still be going on. So, you always want to check where you came from. As if I was in, like, Montana or something. I want to make sure. Oh, there it is again. I don't know if you can see him. There's his eyes again. I got a different angle on him. There we go. See? Right between those two trees. Let me zoom in more. So, oops. Possibly zoomed in too much. Yeah, let me kick it back a little bit. A little bit more. Alright, right between those two trees. There he is. So you can see that glow. So he may have moved in towards me. Interesting. So you want to make sure you're watching where you're walking. That's why I mentioned about checking behind you. Because in like Canada or Montana or whatever, or out west, there are large predators. And they'd be curious, possibly, to come up behind you. And that wouldn't be a good thing. You're always checking back. Now we're gonna take the shortcut home. Yeah, I mean, I'm checking my 6 because I think that deer was trying to figure out what it was. So this is a little rougher to cut through. But what I gotta do is you gotta find where the path is, and I can see one right there. Always remember, check your 6. Don't assume that you're the only thing out here. It's curious. So that was fun. Had to see a deer up there in the distance. 2 different angles. Nice and quiet and peaceful. There we go. So, but I'm still only 15, 20 feet. It's always a good idea to check what's behind you. Anytime out in the woods, you want to be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're out here by yourself. Now, if I was out in the true wilderness, I would want to have somebody with me. But, you know, this is my property. And the only predator around here are coyotes. And they're not going to come up to me. And if they did, I have something for them too. I didn't come out here unprepared. Because that would be silly. You can kind of see the natural trails here. And like I said, always scan back. You're seeing me. And here's the back of a property. Like I said, you go 20, 30 feet. And you check the field. You know, deer might just be about as curious about me as I am about it. Alright, so back on the trail. Do a 360 scan. What's that? Nothing. I know, I'm mean. So, there's those fallers I'm telling you about. This is a successful hike. You enjoy there we go, the midnight jaunt back in the woods. I'll get this posted here. Should be up in about an hour. It's got to be about midnight right now. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, have fun, and always check your sex. Everybody, have a wonderful day.